Hello, my beautiful people. Hey, welcome back to Jorouka's Infusion, where I infuse food and talk. And today I am on a food date series with Jorouka, and this is my first episode. Yes, so Jorouka's Infusion is introducing a food date series where we talk and eat and enjoy and get to know each other better. Okay. So today I am going to be having some salad, yes, and then this is my salad dressing. This is some yummy salad. I hope I finished that. And then I have some oranges and of course some water because I am on a detox journey. Well, not completely detox, it's about lifestyle. I love salads, I love fruits. So this is what I am going to be eating today. If you're new to my channel, by the way, a very well welcome to you. I am so super excited to have you here. I am so glad you stopped by, and I would like you to consider being a part of this family. On this channel, we talk about food and then we talk about issues. Like today, I will be talking about immunization, my daughter's immunization. Today's own is a rant. So I will be ranting in my fashion as I eat my salad. So please stay tuned. Make sure you watch to the end and comment down below and give this video a huge thumbs up, okay? All right, let's get started. Let's dig into our food. Yes. Let's get started. Let's say grace. Let's say the grace. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food. Pour your blessings upon it as we take it. Let it serve as a source of nourishment to our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I am just going to... I love to start with sipping some water. I'm going to drizzle my dressing. Ooh, I got some avocado, egg, and tomatoes here. And this dressing is so yum. So I'll start with one side in case I don't finish it so it doesn't get messy, okay? I got some lettuce down here. So this salad is so yum. It's so refreshing. I got some cucumber, carrots. I steamed the carrots. I got some egg, lettuce, tomato, apple, and avocado. So my daughter clocked 1 year. She was 1 year old in March, towards ending March. By the way, I have a vlog about how we celebrated her 1 year birthday. I'll drop a link for that in the description box. You can get to know and meet her there. So I don't know if my lips are stained, but pardon me, I'm very OCD about that. So what happened was, I think 4 days after her first birthday, that was some days after, we went for her immunization. She was supposed to be taking chicken pox, vitamin A, and another one. I can't remember what that one is. I should have come with her card. I should have checked. Anyway, we're supposed to take that immunization. And when we got to the hospital, first of all, this hospital is the hospital, that's not the hospital I use for her. It's the hospital where I gave birth in this Lagos. And being new in Lagos, I had to ask for recommendation. And when I asked around, and even when I googled, I was told this is one of the best gynae doctor in Lagos. I'm actually rushing to eat so I can talk. This gynae doctor, I was told is one of the best, that he trained like almost half of the doctors in Lagos, of the gynecologists in Lagos. And I'm like, wow. So I went, I registered, and I started my antenatal. That is a story for another day, whether I was impressed or not. But yes, I was very impressed with him because I asked for one-on-one consultation and I met him, and I was really impressed because I was having issues with the pregnancy. That's a story for another day. But back to today's story, the immunization story I want to teach you guys about. So I went to see this doctor. I went for the immunization, and first of all, it was within this lockdown period with the whole corona thing. They left the hospital door open, and they had sanitizers, and she was giving immunization. It's one particular nurse in that place, she did not even sterilize her hand. I heard she's like the matron. She didn't sterilize her hand, child after child. And when it got to my daughter, I was like, no, sterilize your hands. We know that there's an epidemic and you are being careless. It doesn't speak well of the hospital. And I know that if the owner of the hospital was around, he will insist on that. So it's because she started her immunization there, and I didn't want to change anything because I'd already changed hospitals for her. Like the HMO, I put, for her in particular, I put a particular children's hospital that I've been very impressed with. But because I had already started the immunization to a certain level, I didn't want to tweak that. And guess what? They were the reasons I changed I picked a different hospital for my daughter. Because I've had this immunization issue for them, and this is like the second time. The first one, we had to do a suction, what's that thing they call? Oh my god, what's the name? I remember, but they had to suction out the immunization site. She had an immunization abscess, and it was the same matron that immunized her. I don't know why she has to be the only person doing it. And when she had it, and we used the ice cubes and it didn't deflate, we used ice cubes, and then it was running into 3 months. In fact, I was going to work and dropping my daughter at the crèche. So the crèche people had to call my attention to it. And I told them that I've taken her to the hospital. The matron, she said, is nothing to worry about. It will go. I said, okay. But my husband was not comfortable. So we went back. They gave us antibiotics. That's how we put my daughter. That was around 6 months then. That's how we put this girl on antibiotics. Very bitter. She couldn't take it, and I think she was willing to eat, but because of that bitterness, I had challenges making her eat at that 6 months mark, because I did exclusive for 6 months. Guys, after the antibiotics, 2 weeks later, it was still there, looking at me, swelling. And then it started turning into pus and blood, and I went back and I wasn't comfortable with their answer. So that was what informed my going to the hospital that I picked. And immediately I went, they checked it, they were like, no, they are not comfortable with this. They made us go and do an x-ray, They called our HMO. They were very cooperative, and we went for the x-ray. They called in the pediatric surgeon, and instantly, it was around 9:30 in the night, they did that suction. Oh my god, I still cringe when I remember all the pain that my daughter had to go through. You know, she was screaming. It was oh, I felt every bit of it, but it was more painful for her because we had to go back for the first 4 days to keep dressing. And some of these nurses, oh nurses, please be merciful. Please, I know it's stressful. It's difficult being a nurse in Nigeria, the work hours, especially in private hospitals. Well, maybe government hospitals too, the long hours, they are stretchy and everything, but please show mercy. Please have mercy. Some of them will pick the surgical blade where they need to clean the wound because they had to fill in after they did the surgery. It was the minor surgery. It's minor actually, but it's not minor for a baby. They had to use that surgical knife, you know, when they are dressing it, to put it inside. They stuffed it in with something so that it won't close without the wound healing. So they have to pull that thing out, and then they use whatever it is to clean it inside, and then they stuff it back. Imagine a 6-month-old beautiful baby going through all that because of somebody's carelessness. No, that's because the first time I took this girl to the hospital and I met the person that gave her the immunization, she was like, "You new mothers, you're too anxious," and she gaslighted me and, you know, attributed it to fear. Please don't gaslight. If somebody has concerns, you know, it's a concern. Don't gaslight the person. Do the needful. So she gaslighted me and said, "It's nothing, Jerry." In fact, she did her hand like this. "It's nothing, Jerry. Don't worry. I'm like, okay. My daughter had to go through that. I remember, me too, I'm stubborn. Instead of me to take the cue and run away, I went back there for the next immunization and for the next immunization. So this one, we went through that hurdle. I told her, she was like, "Hey, yeah." That's what they'll tell you. Hey, yeah. Please, if you're concerned about something, take out the time. There's nothing like "I'm too busy." Find a place and a hospital where they can treat you, take into consideration what your complaints are without gaslighting you, and then work on it. Because if anything had happened to my daughter, that is all she will tell me. "Hey, yeah," but it's usually not like that. That is all they will tell you. You can't even sue because you didn't take records. If I had recorded when I filmed, I did all that. We'll get to that soon. Anyway, so this particular recent incident that happened was when we went, chickenpox was not available and they took down our names. The lack of professionalism. They took down our names that they will call us when it's available. When? Don't worry, they will call us. I called that hospital like 4 good times, and she said after the lockdown, I didn't hear anything. The next time I called, she wasn't picking my calls. So I called a friend. God bless that friend. Always make friends wherever you find yourself. Any institution, it's so key. Even if it's with a security man, yes. Make sure you have friends. People you can call that you interact with outside of your child's school and everything, wherever it is. That is so key. So I called her and she quickly went and she said that, "Oh, it's available, but it's expensive. The chickenpox immunization is expensive. It's 15,000 naira, so we have to come and pay." I said it's expensive. First of all, my issue is not that it's expensive. If it's available and it's expensive, and you promise to call parents to tell them that, oh, them devils are passing, please, you have to get used to this on my channel for now. And it's expensive. Why didn't you call me to tell me that it's available and it's 15,000 naira that HMO doesn't cover? That's the first point. The second point is, I'm like, no, check again. If my HMO can cover like a lot, we have a very good HMO. There is no way. I mean, come on, there is no way. Have you called them? Their answer was not clear. Who said that our HMO doesn't cover? I'm not calling names here. Oh, it's so frustrating. But I want to shoot with natural light because the only time I think it gets to be quiet is at night. It's just unfortunate that our house is behind a particular company, so they have always trucks coming in and the trucks are so noisy, so please bear with that. Okay, I know you understand. Somebody was telling me to delete the background noise. I'm using a mic, the lapel mic, but it still manages to pick up. YouTube is not paying me money, so I'm not going to invest in that right away. When the box starts flowing, then we'll buy a lapel mic. Anyway, she didn't call back. The owner of the hospital was not around. We asked again. They said my friend went and asked again. She called their finance department and they told her that management has decided whether HMO covers or not, we have to pay 15,000 naira. And she advised I take her to a government hospital. Government hospitals are perfect for immunization. I just don't like all the stress attached to it. My husband called that HMO and they said, why? It covers. I said, okay. Management said HMO or not. Do you know what that means? It means for that immunization, bad habits, don't do that. They want to make some money out of it. They want to make money out of it. It's as simple as that. Yes. They don't want the money to enter into the coffers of the owner of the hospital. Perhaps. I tried to understand with them. Perhaps. The man is abroad because he didn't even finish the antenatal with me. He just disappeared. No explanation. And I was paying for private consultation. And when I saw that the man just vamoosed and I wasn't getting value for my money, I switched to the HMO plan. So it means perhaps the money for running the hospital, I'm just trying to understand with them. Perhaps the money for running the hospital is entering into his coffers, into his account, and he's not really releasing money for them to run things around efficiently, you know. He's not here, so maybe they are not getting sufficient funds to keep the hospital going. Maybe one or two things that they need, they have to apply, so they are looking for means of making their money. After all, they said the chicken pox was not available, it was scarce, so now why not make it expensive because of the pandemic? I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel it was unprofessional for them to say that at the beginning. And I also feel this is 2 months and I was waiting. I've been asking myself, why was I waiting for them? I'm not calling the name of the hospital. Why didn't I just carry my daughter and go to the next hospital or even to the government hospital? Well, I've not been comfortable with going to hospitals because of the pandemic. I don't know the precautions. The hospital I'm talking about, they are very strict, in fact over strict. So even when she was running temperature, I called my sister who was a nurse and we did the treatment at home. Okay. So guys, this is part of the things that I know I was so upset. I was so upset. Call me at least and tell me you just sat down there, and even when I call you can't pick up. And I'm even scared of going to that hospital because I don't like the way they take precautions, as in the way they are careless about this whole thing. We don't know the truth. But it's wisdom to be cautious. This salad is so good, guys. It's so good. Those who don't love salad, if you eat my salad, you will fall in love with salad. So yeah, has been my journey with this particular hospital. I can't call names, but please, before you take your child, do your investigation well. Don't hear from anybody. I think part of the issues they are having is that they are mostly focused on on pregnant women and childbirth, but people still go there for pediatric care, but they only have a pediatric doctor coming in, and if you even have an emergency, don't go there for your child. Don't even go there, because you won't find a pediatric doctor on call, only the regular doctors, and he's one doctor. So what if you go and the doctor is busy receiving somebody who is giving birth? Does that mean you understand your child will get the maximum care that your child requires? So I think it's better to find a proper children's hospital, which is what I did. And it has really helped because we are taking her for 1 or 2 things and they have been just fantastic, very professional. I'm so impressed. I just wish they would keep it up. I'm so impressed. I think because I'm impressed with them, let me just call the name Lifeline Children's Hospital. I'm impressed. They've not disappointed me so far. So that has been my challenge. Now, whether that matron is a principality in that hospital, what I'm suspecting, in every office, I have that a lot in my office too. For the 9 years I've been working, we have people that perhaps because of their dedication to the work, not necessarily because they are the best, but they are committed. Maybe they don't have so much going on in their life, so they are giving like 200% to the job. Every business owner needs somebody like that. But sometimes when you give one person too much power and the person becomes power drunk, things like this are bound to happen. Because that lady, she's nice to parents. I know she's nice to parents because she's nice to me, and I see her being nice to parents. After all, we are clients. Not all parents too. Anyway, but I notice it's like she has a lot of power and they keep changing stuff. A lot of people are not happy. She's that one person that I'm sure they are praying for her. Something should just happen and let her leave that hospital. Yes, I know it. I can feel it in my bones. You are this, you are that. In fact, another one that got me was after I had my baby, pierce her ears. And what did she tell me? That they can't pierce her ears. I had to go and come back. I had my baby on a Thursday morning, Friday morning. I had to come back on Wednesday for them to pierce her ears. Why? Because not because the other nurses can't pierce it, but because she has the access to the earrings. They are free, but she has access to it, and it's her privilege. She's the only one that pierced the ears of the babies in the hospital. Yes. So I had to wait for her and then go back to have my baby's ears pierced. I'm like, wonders shall never end. Too much power. So please, if you're a business owner, even if you're a government person, whatever, if you have somebody that is too close to you and people need to get to that person to get to you, please always put checks and balances, because sometimes people get power drunk. You find that personal assistants, they choose who has access to their boss. Yes, they choose, they decide. So they are power drunk. They change numbers, they change figures. In fact, in my profession as a journalist, in the whole brown envelope business thing, something that I really hate. Yes, I really hate it. Yes, that's one of the things I hate about the profession. There were times we covered elections, and then some of those House of Assembly members, they give their PAs money. Oh my God, you need to come and see my colleagues scrambling for money. I don't mean colleagues. I like my office. They have swag. They, I like that. Not all of us, but yes, I like that. And then you see them fighting. Yes, I mean fight for the money. But guess what? The PA has taken like 75%. Yes. Please put checks and balances. Even if it's your brother or sister, don't give one person too much power. You don't know what the person is doing at the gate. Remember the story of Absalom and David? Okay. Absalom was going to lure the people away from his dad. Always remember that. So guys, that's my rant for today. I was so upset. And one of the things I am upset with hospitals, my cousin lost her baby because of carelessness. That will be the story for another day. So guys, let's enjoy the rest of this food. I want to show you how yummy this salad looks. I thought I won't finish it. I'm still finishing it. It's so good. It's that good. And my oranges, I cut them to make it easy to eat. So guys, I'm going to leave you guys now so I can finish my salad and my oranges. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next episode of Food Dates with Jorouka next week. Bye. Bye.